Hey, so I'm at work. Oh, that's horrible. I'm at work, and I'm listening to Kyle Cease. And I just wanted to do a really quick Kyle Cease. I got the Down Deep series, and I had to walk out of work, and I just kind of wanted to share, I guess, where I'm at with it now. And I'm new doing all these videos because I hate doing videos. I hate being, I don't know, and I love it, I guess, would be the answer to that, right? But I just wanted to share one thing, and I want to get this, I guess, because this is kind of the pressing issue for me. The first, I noticed some people in the video series, and I wanted to discredit them, and it was more so later on. And I just wanted to discredit them, like, initially for not being authentic. I didn't feel like they were authentic, or their reasons I didn't feel were humble. Does that make sense? Maybe like there was some ego to it. It was a selfish reason. I don't know. And I immediately wanted to discredit them. Then I watched, like I just got done watching one, and it was kind of amazing because somebody that I would have discredited was invited up on stage and did something so magical and said something that immediately it just took that old belief I had and just shattered it. It was gone. It was gone. And then I realized that the reason I discredited it, because that was my trigger, but the reason that I discredited it, is that a word? Discredited it? That's a lot of it. The reason that I discredited it, I can't even say it right, was because I have issues of feeling authentic sometimes. So I had to dig a little deeper with that. And then I realized, because I was living in my past, because there's been a lot of times where I said, I'm going to do this, and then I didn't do it. There was no follow through. So I was letting that past story control me. And as I'm saying this right now, it's like me working through it because I have to let it go. Because that's not who I am. And that's not who any of those people were. We are only who we are at that moment. And like Kyle says, we're trying to survive, you know? Like we all know, it's not even like Kyle says, it's the truth. We're trying to survive and do what we can do in that moment to get what we want to get, or what our mind thinks that we need. And it's tough. It's really hard to let go. Because I know Kyle talks about it as like the pain of letting go of that part of me dying. But also in a way, it's that the tears sometimes are almost like the tears of just growth, of something new happening. So that's just the tip of the iceberg. I could sit here and make a video that could go on forever. I 2 days into meditation, an hour a piece. I think the first day I cried for like 40 minutes of it. Second day started off, but I mean it's amazing. It's amazing. Kyle, thank you. I love you. What you do is an art. It's not really an art, but it is an art, just because you're there in the moment and you come at it and you do create that space where you're listening with your heart, and everything that comes out of it is your heart. Anybody else, if would have done that and their ego would have been part of it, the beautiful things couldn't have happened like they did happen. So I think the sun kind of worked with me, since I don't like doing these videos, and kind of gave me that first 48 hour silhouette or something. Like, you know, they haven't proved me guilty yet, so this is what you get.